It's the end of Q2, and with the end of Q2, we're gonna be doing a little bit of a Q2 recap, talking about some of the wins, the losses, and the opportunities that we saw over the last 3 months, and a little bit of a forecast in what we see happening over Q3 when it comes to direct consumer Shopify e-commerce. So if you're not familiar with me, my name is Mark Milliton. I'm the host of this podcast, and I run an agency called Breadloaf, and we work with a portfolio of D2C e-commerce brands doing anywhere from $1 million a month to upwards of $100 million a month in revenue. We have 4 key departments, but our biggest department is our retention division, and that's where we focus on driving revenue through email, SMS, direct mail, and push for D2C e-com brands. So let's get into a little bit of what we saw this past month across the board with our clients. Here's a Q2 recap. The holiday season produced some incredible results. We have a couple peaks throughout Q2. We have Easter, we have Father's Day, we have Mother's Day, and we have Memorial Day, right? These are all great gift buying opportunities and sales opportunities across the board. We saw some pretty solid numbers across these sales, and we obviously get pretty aggressive in the follow-up to make sure that we're maximizing these peaks. Overall, those were great. Nothing to say about that. Really solid numbers. April and May were really great. On the paid media side, and we do run paid for a half dozen to a dozen clients at a given time across search, social, and programmatic. We saw that Meta had a lot of issues this quarter, and things only got worse. I don't know what's going on at Meta, but we're seeing a lot of inconsistencies. We're just seeing a lot of dwindling performance. And honestly, I'm not sure if it's Meta as a platform. I think this is going back to consumer confidence and where customers are sitting in the market. Things are more expensive than they've ever been before for the customer. Whether the gas they're putting in the car, the groceries they're putting on their plate, the vacations they're taking, the rent or the mortgage they're paying, things aren't getting easier, and we're not seeing those wages increase like they used to. A little bit of projection on my end is that we have a lot of competition on Meta as a platform. We have fewer dollars that we're competing for to get spent. Meta knows who's a buyer. They know who clicks, they know who likes, and they knew who doesn't buy, right? As advertisers, we're all competing for sales conversions here. And at the end of the day, there's only so many people on the platform that are actually whipping out their credit card and buying things with that. We need to understand that, and we need to be investing more into brand. We need to be investing more in omnichannel. If all your eggs are in Meta and things shit the bed, you can only blame yourself. Taking full responsibility for you as a brand, what can you guys do to stand out and be better is all you can do here. I'm tired of complaining about Meta as a platform. Yes, there are a lot of things that they can do that would be way better, and I know that they're working on it. Their support sucks, and that's just how it is. I know there's a lot of things they can do to be better, but as a brand, everyone's way too over leveraged on Meta at the moment, and they need to be investing in other things as well. We also saw that TikTok Shop has been hopeful but extremely volatile. Our opinion is it's tough to hit like massive gains in unit economics on TikTok where you really get some solid momentum. We see that TikTok is a platform. On TikTok Shop, there's a lot of opportunity here. TikTok Shop is still young. The creator network is still young. The algorithm is still young compared to Meta. I think there's still a lot of opportunity here, but TikTok as a platform, it's been very challenging to hit scale there, and really it's tough to bump it up to a platform that's going to be able to compete against Meta or Google still, from my opinion. That's what we're seeing, across Q2 in general. It was a tough quarter. We're still hitting gains, and we're still beating out last year's quarter for quite a few of our clients. We're not seeing that growth that we used to. A lot of it, I feel like we're playing more defense than offense right now. And that just comes down to the market. Like I said, consumer confidence, lots of things going on, lots of competition. This is a time to focus on profitability, and it's to focus on smart growth. Manage your cash flow, manage your inventory. These are important decisions that need to be made right now as a brand. And as we go into Q3, a couple of things that I want to know. One of them, if we saw this coming into June and things have been slow, it's only going to get slower in July and August. One of the things you definitely want to take advantage of it is a solid Amazon Prime Day sale. Amazon just launched the Amazon Prime dates for July 16th and July 17th. We just did another episode that broke down our whole Breadloaf strategy to really piggyback on top of Prime, and I highly recommend you take advantage of that. Also, another thing that we're really expanding on right now is welcome flows. If you're over leveraged and you're spending a lot on paid right now, one thing we see consistently is there's not enough emails in the welcome flow. We're transitioning a lot of our clients to have like a 11 email welcome flow over the first 10 days, 2 emails the first day, and then 1 per day for the next 9 days. I'm going to tell you, if you're spending over $1,000 a day on paid, you want to have a big flow like this because you're generating so many new subscribers. And those new subscribers, they need time to learn about the brand, to be educated about the product, and to get onboarded properly. And that's just not going to happen all the time through a quick ad to conversion, right? Take the time, build out that welcome flow, and I guarantee you, you're going to see some massive dividends from it. And lastly, it's list growing season. As we go into July, August, and then September in Q3, we need to be taking advantage of these months to build our list, because the game in 2024 will be won in November and December. You're not going to see those massive gains across the board now, but I guarantee you, you focus on building that list, running more sweepstakes, being more aggressive with opt-ins. Just remember, Q3 is the time to be growing your list and to be prepping for Q4 right now. All right, guys, I hope that was helpful. I hope you enjoyed this episode. And if you liked it, leave a comment and I'd love to hear what you have to say. If you have any questions too, I read all the comments and try to respond as much as possible. And as always, I'll see you guys later. Bye.